Carlos Alcaraz is out of the French Open, and that one announcement may have completely changed the entire tournament. The defending champion, the face of the new generation, and one of the biggest attractions in tennis will not be stepping onto the clay in Paris. But what made this story even bigger was the reaction from former US Open champion Andy Roddick, who made his feelings absolutely clear about the decision. Roddick did not criticize Alcaraz. He did not question his toughness. Instead, he backed the move and sent a message that many fans need to hear. Sometimes the smartest decision in elite sport is knowing when not to play. That says everything about how serious this situation could be. Carlos Alcaraz has been dealing with a wrist injury that first became public during the Barcelona Open. Fans noticed something was wrong almost immediately. His game looked limited, his explosive forehand lacked its usual freedom, and eventually he had to stop midway through the event after winning his first match. For a player who thrives on movement, acceleration, and fearless shot-making, any wrist issue is a major concern. From there, things moved quickly. He withdrew from Madrid, one of the biggest tournaments on home soil. That alone raised alarms because Alcaraz loves playing in front of Spanish fans. Then came the biggest blow of all. He would also miss Roland Garros, the tournament where he had built a growing legacy and where many believed he had a real chance to win again. Andy Roddick reacted by focusing on the long game. His point was simple but powerful. Better to be safe now than sorry later. That mindset matters because tennis careers are marathons, not sprints. One rushed return can turn a short-term injury into a season-long problem. And when we are talking about a 22-year-old superstar with years of Grand Slam opportunities ahead, protecting the future becomes more important than forcing one appearance. That is why Roddick's comments hit differently. He understands what it takes to compete at the highest level. He knows the pressure athletes face when fans, sponsors, and tournaments all want them on court. But he also knows pain does not disappear because the calendar says it is time to play. For Alcaraz, this must have been a painful decision emotionally. Roland Garros is not just another event for him. It is where he has already built championship memories. He beat Alexander Zverev in the 2024 final, then followed it up with another epic title run in 2025 after overcoming Jannik Sinner in a match many fans still talk about. He was chasing history this year. A third straight French Open title would have placed him in rare company and made him the first man since Rafael Nadal to win 3 consecutive crowns in Paris. That is not a small milestone. That is legendary territory. So to walk away from that opportunity tells you everything. This was not about fear. This was not about avoiding pressure. This was about understanding the body and respecting recovery. Now with Alcaraz out, the entire draw changes. Suddenly Jannik Sinner moves even more into the spotlight. The Italian star has already proven he can dominate on hard courts. But this could be his moment on clay. He reached the final last year and came painfully close. Now he returns with motivation, momentum, and perhaps the clearest path yet to lifting the trophy. If Sinner wins in Paris, it would be a massive career milestone. It would confirm his versatility across surfaces and strengthen his case as one of the defining players of this era. It would also erase the sting of that previous final defeat. But there is another name quietly smiling at this news: Alexander Zverev. For Zverev, this could feel like the best opening yet to finally break through. Still, the biggest conversation remains Carlos Alcaraz and what happens next. Wrist injuries are tricky in tennis because nearly every shot depends on timing, control, and confidence through contact. Even if pain decreases, hesitation can remain. That hesitation is deadly at the top level, where matches are decided by tiny margins. So the goal now should not be rushing back for headlines. It should be full recovery. The grass season will come. Wimbledon will come. The Olympics and hard court swing will come. There are too many huge events ahead to gamble everything on one tournament while less than 100%. And let's be honest, Alcaraz's story is far from over. Missing one slam does not erase what he has already achieved or what is still coming. He is already a champion, already a fan favorite, and already one of the most exciting players tennis has seen in years. Sometimes setbacks become fuel. Sometimes the missed opportunity becomes the reason for the next great comeback. That is why Andy Roddick's perspective matters so much. Fans often think greatness means playing through anything. But real greatness can also mean discipline, patience, and making the hard decision no one wants to make. Carlos Alcaraz wanted to defend his crown. There is no doubt about that. But wanting something and being ready for it are different things. Now the French Open becomes more unpredictable than ever. Can Sinner seize the moment? Can Djokovic add another chapter to history? Can Zverev finally claim the title that has escaped him? Or will a surprise contender rise from the shadows? One thing is certain. Alcaraz's absence changes everything. And when he returns, expect a hungry, motivated version of the Spaniard ready to remind everyone why the sport revolves around him. What do you think? Did Carlos Alcaraz make the right decision to skip the French Open? Or should champions always try to defend their title? Let me know in the comments. And if you love tennis stories like this, make sure to subscribe to Tennis Desk for more updates all season long.